Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Hendrik and I'm here at the Guntermann and Drunck stand at IBC. I would like to introduce the bridge function to you. Well, what does it do? As the name says, it's building a bridge between the analog world and the digital world. So the analog world is represented by CATCenter-NEO KVM matrix switches. The digital world by Control Center Digital or DVI Center KVM matrix switches. What we could already do is to, well, let's say physically connect the CATCenter-NEO to the DVI Center or the Control Center Digital. But you still had to work on two on-screen displays, so it was not so much convenient. And this is something the bridge function now helps you with. First, let's start at the analog world, which I have here on my right side. As you see, I have my rec console here, which is connected to a UCON, a user console of the CATCenter-NEO system. And my rec console displays me my two analog targets being connected to the CATCenter-NEO. So, well, now let's go for one of those targets. And there it is. And now let's see if we can manage to get that one displayed easily into our digital system, into our Control Center Digital. So let's move over to the digital console. Yes, and here we are at our digital console. The select window is opened and you see already the two analog targets, CAT Pro 2 black and blue. Furthermore, you see the locked in status of the analog console, the rec console where we have been before. Well, now let's go for CAT Pro 2 black. And there it is. And you see the analog targets being available in the select menu of the digital matrix and having full access to that analog targets. But we can do even more on those analog target modules. And for this one, let's turn over to the web interface of the Control Center Digital, and we will see that we can also have configuration control on that analog targets via the digital matrix system. And there we go with the web interface of our Control Center Digital. As you see here, the Control Center Digital is named IBC 2014, and if I go for the matrix switches now, I'll find the Control Center Digital itself. Here it says Control Center Digital 288, and here you get the name IBC 2014. Furthermore, by that bridge mode, you also find the CATCenter-NEO 8 in the web interface of the Control Center Digital. If we go for the computers now, for those CAT Pro 2 modules, we find them in the section Target Modules. And you see here, I have my CAT Pro 2 black, I have my CAT Pro 2 blue here in the web interface. And if I right click on it, I can do some configuration on those analog target modules. For example, change the name, or do something on USB power management, or whatever needs to be done on those analog target modules. Well, I think we have a lot of functionality with those beautiful bridge mode, and in the end it's only the digital matrix that needs to be operated further on, and just link your CATCenter-NEO system to a CCD or DVI center and it will do the rest. Thank you very much for your attention. Goodbye.